Dude.
We are officially up.
Yep. It's on you, boss, man.
There you
Ball
go.
in your court. Work out.
Give me a second to fade you in.
It's the same way.
Work out. Jitters a little bit, but
Good evening,
man.
folks. Good evening, folks. Welcome to WHL Podcast.
Welcome.
It's your boy Eddie.
This is boy Ray.
We bring it to you live from the studio for the first time. This is our official launch of our podcast, you know. And I got my engineer back there, Jay. You know, this is the guy, he doing all the things behind the boards for us and stuff like that. Got our two camera guys over here, you know, just keeping footage for y'all, keeping us live, you know. So we will be broadcasting on Facebook, Instagram, and so on and so forth.
We're going to put it on your timeline early in the morning, all day tomorrow. So if you get tired of it, oh well. But you're going to see it. You're going to listen to it. You're going to hear it. You're going to take heed into it.
Yeah. Well, we came to y'all today, you know, bringing y'all our first episode. Our first episode is, I'll let Ray introduce to it. You know, that's something he's been studying pretty much all week. You know?
The topic is America's inability to forgive black men.
Let's talk about it.
It's a little article I looked up about this. I'm just gonna read a little bit of it, you know, and then we can go into it. But it basically was saying this year is 2019. A known criminal who has seen their day in court and thrust in the midst of societal backlash of their punishment is fair and just. There are some who say the guilt and tarnished legacy is enough, whereas others believe that there should be a harsher sentence for what this person did. So, in retrospect, we're going to talk about examples of like the Ohio cheerleader. I don't know if y'all heard about that. The young lady, Brooke Skylar Richardson, she was allegedly giving birth to a baby and buried it in her backyard, and later set it on fire. Yeah,
I think I heard about that one.
And her reputation would be ruined behind it because she's still young, and they only gave her a light sentence behind it. Matter of fact, they only gave her a manslaughter.
So that's what they gave. So that was a Caucasian female.
That was a
correct?
Caucasian female.
All right,
now let's say this: what you think they would give a black female?
I mean, to be honest with you, it's the way I see it, the way I see things going right now. It's no such thing as a fair trial when it comes to the color of your skin. You know, I'm by no means prejudiced at all. Love white people, love green people, orange, whatever. But we gotta speak what we see in front of us.
Right.
You know, what we see in front of us.
I agree.
I don't know if it's a thing to where as though it's just like I heard it was conditioned into society for us to go through this type thing because what we came through, they just used to treating us as so, but with a little bit respect, so they think.
Right. And see that, and that's it, man. It's like why does black people have to get the harsher punishment, or we are not forgiven in America in reverse to, you know what I'm saying, people of a white race.
So I got a question. Could it be just us looking at it? This is me trying to play
devil's advocate.
Talk to me. Because I'm not biased by any means. Could it be just that we're conditioned to be treated that way, so that's what we expect, and we're blowing it out of proportion, or is that really what it is? Like, or do we have strong facts? You know, I'm just asking. Do we have strong facts to prove that we are not equally judged or treated, or you know?
Well, to answer your question, no, we don't have strong facts of that because a white person bleeds just like a black person bleeds. You know, but again, it's like why even still, let's say they get the punishment, but after they do this sentence, after they do their time, okay, case in point, we're gonna talk about Michael Vick real quick. Michael Vick situation. This man only funded this situation of the dog fighting that his family did. He get 21 months for it.
Okay.
Get out of jail. Right is wrong. Go do community work. Do all that.
Okay.
People still giving him hell. They give him even more hell because he's the honorary captain of the Pro Bowl game that's coming up this weekend. Why? He did his time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now let that have been Billy or Tom Brady.
Okay.
What you think they would have did to Tom Brady? Do you think America would have forgave Tom Brady?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. For one, it wouldn't have been presented the way they presented Michael Vick's situation.
'Cause
it would have been they would have dumbed it down a little bit. You know what I mean?
And the way they presented his situation is what you would have thought he had one of them damn dogs in the ring with the damn dogs.
Okay. Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Now, since we on that topic of the dog situation, I don't. This is where I'm going to play the other side. The way I'm saying it.
Okay.
Now, the way I'm saying it is, okay, you got a guy fighting pit bulls,
Right.
but you hunt for a sport.
That's what I'm talking about.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
They all animals. They all treating humanely.
They all getting some type of pain done.
So the difference is because who's doing it?
Yeah.
That's so okay. I got an inbox later. I don't mean to jump off.
No,
I got
go
an
ahead.
inbox later on this subject.
Okay.
You know, when we post it, we like to send to our inbox. You got any questions, your opinions, whatever you want to speak on, whatever. Just send it to the inbox, either me or Ray.
And we will definitely
Facebook,
get.
Instagram,
And if we don't get to him tonight,
we will get to him. I
only
got one now,
so.
and this is one that's gonna. It's gonna. You know, she makes a good point. I'm not gonna say any names or anything. I'm just reading off what was sent to my inbox. All right, it said. So when a black man does something wrong, is it harder to be forgiven because a lot of times they never even ask for forgiveness, and pride and stereotypes get in the way. That was the last part of it. That's what she ended at me.
Okay.
You know, and which makes sense.
Right.
So she go on to say, black men are very proud and sometimes don't simply ask for forgiveness. They talk about the whys, whos, and whats and what they did wrong, but never stop to simply say, you know, what I'm sorry, or they go on and on about it so long. They go on and on about it so long that when they finally do break down and say I'm sorry, no one is listening. Did I chop that up too much for you, or do I need to say it again?
Nah, I mean read it again, because I think I got something to touch on.
From the top. Black men are very proud and sometimes don't simply ask for forgiveness. They talk about the whys, whos, and whats of what they did wrong, but never stop to simply say, you know what, I'm sorry. They go on and on about so long that when they finally do break down and say I'm sorry, no one is listening.
She got a good point. Yeah, but that's what we were talking about a few weeks ago about that ego thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, some men or some black people just got that ego, whereas though they afraid to put to stand up to their or hold their own accountability for their wrongdoing. But that's a totally different situation in what we talking about, as far as black people just being in generally forgiven in America for anything they may have done. You know.
So question. I'm lying. My friend last week when I had said what we was gonna do for this week, she did hit me and say, what are we being forgiven for? What do we do that we gotta be forgiven for?
Maybe the crime that they may have committed.
Okay, because I think she was asking in general. I think she thinks we was talking about in general.
Oh, okay,
No
this is what we talking about as far as crime. Like this, another situation with that little kid in Charleston, South Carolina, that did that church shooting.
Oh yeah. The
little Dylan kid.
Yeah.
Dylan Roof.
Yeah.
The feds flew this kid from North Carolina back to South Carolina, and then took his little ass to Burger King.
Yeah.
He done shot up about 7 people and black people in the church. What you would have think they would have did to one of us?
I mean, so with incidents like that, I think we give them the leeway to treat us like this.
How?
Reason why? We don't forgive ourselves. We don't forgive each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We don't treat our kind the way we want the others to treat us. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So they looking in. That's like you never show weakness in your clique, in your family. Never show weakness in your family, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you show weakness, your enemies prey on it. So therefore, we show a weakness by doing that to each other. You know what I'm saying? We introduce it to each other in our own community and amongst ourselves, our peers. So why are we so upset that the outsiders do it? We glorify it and we do it to each other.
Yeah.
So that's my ultimate thought on the whole thing about why they don't forgive us, this, that, and the third. We got to learn how to govern ourselves and our peers and people we bring around us accordingly. You know, so it got to start home.
Yeah, this is true.
You can't be a killer.
But nowadays, like, forgiving, we not old forgiving. You know what I'm saying? What happened was wrong, but at the same time, they got to have that ability. White people got to have that ability to let us move on from that.
Okay.
Instead of hovering over our head. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Even some black people.
Yeah.
You know, because they don't trust and believe. America doesn't allow so many black men to do that. And that's why prison reform is the way it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a psychological condition of believing a black male that's always doing something bad at any point in their life.
Okay.
You know, that negative, just that overview. You know what I'm saying? That cliche, oh, he a black person, he aggressive, or he mean, or he angry, or she angry, she mean. You know, but y'all don't look at they don't look at the other races and feel that way.
Okay, I got okay. Since that's I'm gonna get to your comments in a minute, brother Stephen and Miss Carol. I'm gonna get to you in a second. Have we forgiven them?
Yeah, we forgiving them because we don't pay attention to their ass.
But we always throwing it up, right?
Always throwing what up?
We need this for this. We went through this. We went through that.
And
we gotta learn how to, you know, not saying to just dumb down what happened to them, because it's still lingering. It still affects people 200-300 years down. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
down the line, it's always being instilled in
right.
you. But when can we? How can you grow if you're still dwelling on what's in the past? So
True.
my saying is my saying is you live for the day. You forget about tomorrow. You forget about yesterday, because yesterday never happened. You'll never get it back, and look forward to the future.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, you can't grow on dwelling on what's in the past. Of course, it was detrimental to us. It hurt us. You know, our race.
Right.
You know, we understand that. But you know, at some point, we got to put our big boy drawers on and move forward as a race and build each other up. You know, that's how you get back
Change
at
the
them.
narrative.
That's how you get back at
Yeah,
them. You know, you
change
play
the
that
narrative.
mind games. They can play mind games with you, so you do the same thing
with them. Right.
Do the same thing.
It's true.
You build each
It's
other.
true. But even still, that is very true. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's liable to carry out to one's life, to one's future, to one's job. You know what I'm saying? Then that's the question now at hand. Like, how do you do that? Now, how can you overcome that obstacle? You know what I'm saying? Because it could be a brother who did 5-6 years for a little petty crime.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He gets out. People don't look at him as the same. He got his resume. He's submitted to different jobs, stuff, trying to get money, trying to make a living. And they just don't, you know, and it comes that question in that daggone application. Have you been charged for a crime?
Yeah, but
They still look at you the same way. Some people.
okay.
Some.
So let me tell you.
How can we change that narrative?
Let me. I'm gonna argue your point on that, because me myself, I've been there, been in jail, done a little bit of time. You know, I ain't nobody's killer enough, and I ain't got no serious charge, whatever, but
Right,
I got a rap sheet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
same here.
I got to tell you, I've been locked up before. With that being said, is I got my dream job as an engineer. You know, it's all about how you present yourself. If you want it big enough, if you want it,
You're gonna get it.
you're gonna get it. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
gonna stop you. Mr. George said yesterday, you could have 1,001 no's. Always right around for that yes.
For that one yes.
That's it.
That's it.
You know, so
And
therefore,
once you get that one yes, you gotta take advantage of it.
you know what I mean. So we
You gotta
can't
take
sit back
advantage
and be like, oh, they categorizing us because they tell us we've been convicted. Of course, we be convicted.
Right.
Yeah.
So how can we? Let me ask you this. So what message can we send out to our brothers and our sisters to let them know that don't worry about that negative cliche. Don't worry about that perspective that people have of us or have about us. I'm asking you how. What can we do?
Like I do on all social. I've been doing this since this WHL came in my head, and this idea came in my head. I post whatever I post. At the end of it, I say. At the end of it, I say,
stay focused.
WHL, stay focused.
Mm-hmm.
Can't nobody knock you off your focus on something that you want. This is something that I wanted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if you want it bad enough, it's gonna align itself. If
For
it's
you to
for
get
you, it's gonna line itself up for you to have it.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, it's up to you to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you say, you can't pray and sit on your butt and wait for it to come to you.
Right.
Pray and go get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So therefore, don't let nobody discourage you of our past. We can't think about that. You gotta think about what you want to be in the future. You know what I'm saying? So go in there like, I did this crime. But once you do that, they're gonna sit you down and have an interview with you. And it's up to you to show them your
that
mentality is not the same it was 6, 8, 3
when
years
you
ago.
did
You know what I mean?
that dumbass crime.
So they got to
Right.
carry you accordingly. They got to carry you to what they see in front of them, not what they see on the paper.
But some people don't do that.
Well, that means that one for you need to be nowhere like that. Then, if you gonna go into a company where they don't respect you for the person they see in front of you versus the person they heard about,
Mm-hmm.
you don't need to be there. Because that's the introduction. The interviewing that they not only interviewing you interviewing them.
Right. To see if they're a good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just,
yeah. I can dig it.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we also got to stand up and put our big boy jaws on. It's time. It's 2020, man. You can't just. I sat back for a minute, like, man, I done this, I done that.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gonna let me get into this corporate. They ain't gonna let me do this. It's always ways, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's
it
how
start
it
with
was.
dedication.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know
That's
what
why I
I'm saying?
say
that want, and again, it's unfortunate, but we still got them young brothers and sisters out there, man, that just had that mindset, whereas
somebody
they can't do it. Somebody
can't
holding
do
them
it.
back. Somebody gonna look at them in this way. Somebody gonna judge them based off their resume. Somebody gonna judge them based off their past. And it's like, damn, what message can you and I, as well as others, get to them or get through them to let them know?
the message you give is show and prove.
Shit, true.
We visuals. You know what I mean?
And that's the answer I was waiting on.
We believe in visuals. You can tell me, boy, do this, do that, but if he ain't doing it, I'm not gonna believe you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
therefore, if you show them the success is out there to get by any means, even though you came from where they came from, they believe in them more.
Success
You know
never
what I mean?
overlooked us.
They never overlooked us.
That
They
sounds
never overlooked
familiar.
us. So
Yeah.
therefore, us as a whole have to learn how to build that in this community.
Okay.
When they say take a village, they ain't talking about just to raise your kid. It's to help them be
raise that
successful too.
village. Yeah.
You know, not just to raise them. You got to help them be successful. Give them the tools to overcome.
Brick by brick.
Yeah.
Brick
Of course,
by brick.
they like Hov say I went through it, so you ain't got to go through
Right.
it. You know what I mean?
Right.
They did that, so we ain't got to
So we ain't gotta
go
go
through
through
it.
it.
That just made us
Yeah.
stronger. You know what I'm saying? So always remember that you're a king and a queen. King and queens don't fall for nobody.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the mindset you got to impound into the youth.
Facts.
You know, so that's why you need avenues like this, right? This podcast, or just
Different
reaching out. You
positive
know,
stuff.
You know, so yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit more on it Monday when I go to the radio station with Mr. George, WHL. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about a little deeper,
Right. Yeah.
because he can give me the older, because you're a little bit older, so
older
he's seen it.
perspective.
He's seen it from I'm getting it from the new millennium. He'll give it to you from the the early
From-
70s, 60s.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
quite sure it was worse back then than it is now.
Oh man.
because it was fresh into it. You know,
But you know what? We could touch on that just a tad bit, man, because they didn't have the platform back then. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have the platform back then, whereas they had the internet.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean they got touch phones and iPhones and iPads and stuff like that. So just imagine what they went through.
they went through it privately.
That's never a bad thing.
They went through it. It is because you couldn't shine a light on it as much as you can now.
Yeah, but you ain't gotta always shine your light. The light ain't always gotta be that damn bright.
I'm talking about as far as injustice, or what was you?
Just in life in general, you know how they survive, how they.
Off the grid.
Yeah,
Off the grid.
Yeah.
But like I say, this type stuff right here have a gift and a curse.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So imagine if back in the Emmett Till days, what if Emmett Till had a Facebook, or Instagram, or Snapchat? How you think that would have played out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things would have been totally different. Reverse the worlds. You had the same. You have more people speaking up on it. You know what I'm saying? More, it's been exposed more.
A lot of people wouldn't be able to survive back then.
I mean, because we babyfied. We ain't got you ain't got them old grandmamas you had back in the days. Grandma, you know what I mean? And you don't have that sternness. Everybody is on the defense. Like, everybody trying to protect their kids, and they really not protect them. You pretty much ruining them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the days that I grew up in, you got to be in school.
Yeah.
Them corner boys, they can say, boy,
or you go to work.
You ain't go to school, huh, boy? Take these drugs, get this money. Nah, they can say, boy, go to school.
You get your
what
ass
you
to
doing?
school.
You know?
Oh, they'll walk you to school.
Yeah.
They'll walk you to school.
Yeah, and they'll take it to your body, beat you up on the block if we catch you around there. You know, so that's what we need to get back to. You know what I mean? We ain't got to worry about anybody forgiving us. You know what I mean?
Forgive ourselves.
That's it. If we forgive ourselves, man, that's a big leap. You know, that'll go deep. That'll resonate deeper than anything that we can do to the other, or you know,
to other cultures,
oppressors, as they say. You know what I mean? So it's start with us, man. We can't build ourselves. You can't expect nobody to come in here and build us for us, man.
And I damn sure don't want them to build us.
You know what I mean? They already tried.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, it's cool. It's cool. It's everybody in that race isn't bad. You know what I mean? We just speaking for the stuff that happened back in the days that led up to this. To this
day.
Yeah, because it was
this day. You know what I mean? Because nowadays, man,
man, some of my best friends is Caucasian,
look, man. Hey, some of my coolest people.
You know what I mean? They just cool people.
Yeah,
you know, they cool people. They fun going people. You know what I mean? They ain't trying to fit in and stuff like that. They're cool people. You know, they're like us. Like, I don't see color. You know what I mean? I don't see color, but I do speak on injustice or improper, like mistreated people. Like if it happened with a Chinese person, I would feel the same way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because everybody's human. We all here for the greater good. You know what I mean? Yeah. How can I fulfill my purpose if you trying to
hold me back from fulfilling my purpose?
You know, by any means, man. I jump over one log. You throw a bridge out there. Right. You know what I mean? So. But you know, it all started at home, man. It all started at home, man. It's all started at home. Where we at on the time? Where we on the time? We got 40 minutes.
51.
What's up? Good. All right, yeah. So you know, we're gonna jump into what we're gonna bring to y'all next week.
You
know,
we're gonna talk about.
I kind of want to go towards the relationship thing because I get a lot of feedback. You know, I get a lot of dialogue back and forth when I talk relationship stuff with everybody. They want to hear my point of view from stuff, and you know, and
they want to know some tips. They want to know the do's and the don'ts.
Yeah, because I at the beginning of this, if you watch the introduction video on YouTube, I told you I was gonna give you the side of me you never seen before, the raw and uncut side. You know what I mean? I take all questions, all statements, all opinions. If you ask me questions, I'm gonna give it to you straight and raw. You know, because I can't expect you to respect the authenticity of my show if I don't give you the raw me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So whether it's down to me or it's killing my whatever, I'm gonna give it to you. I can't hide it. You know what I mean? So
well, I guess that's what we're gonna talk about next week. I don't know what in particular about relationships, but we'll figure that out.
Yeah, because I wanna, you know, I wanna. That's a good topic. Is that Miss Carl? Yeah, I think we started off. We started off with the love, didn't we? The first joint we was on.
That was your intro.
The intro was
was with Ronnie. Yeah.
We had because we had a young lady in the house.
Yeah,
and we gonna get her in the studio too because she's a powerhouse. She's a powerhouse. She's a powerhouse. She talks what she's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Baby. Like she knows. This is very better half. You know, I see why
she talked that talk.
I see why he wears pants up with his belt tight because she alright, you know, she
Talk that talk.
she alright, you know, and we also talk about Miss Carol said, let's talk about why men cheat.
Why men cheat?
I can start that off right now for you, Miss Carol. I can start it off for you right now, Miss Carol. I can't generalize it to every man, but I can speak on the possibilities on why a man might cheat. If you're in a relationship and you're looking for certain things, or you was getting certain things coming into it, this goes both ways, as far as men and women. You go in a relationship, you know everything's peachy, everything's gravy. We all get relaxed in relationships after a while. You know, the female start doing the crazy stuff, the man stop wooing her, open the doors and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's when that guy's still looking for. He still need that niche he was getting from you that you stopped giving him, and vice versa with a female. So if I'm not getting it here no more, and
They're gonna go elsewhere.
and Sally down the street gonna give me exactly what you wasn't giving me, I'm not gonna leave you. I know what you're going to say, but why don't you just leave and give what you want? I'm not going to leave you because you give me that other 70% that I want. Mm-hmm. It's just that you stop doing this 20%.
That 80-20
You know what I'm saying? You stop giving me that 20%, and Sally going to give me that 20. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it comes to cheating. But I fault us as men by not speaking up and saying, hey, babe.
This is what I want. Transparency, man. Transparency, communication.
You know,
my lady told me that you gotta be transparent.
See, I told you, look. Who told you that? Who told you?
Told me that. and, you know, my mother has told me that. My sister has told me that. My family told me that. My cousin in Atlanta told me that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you speak up.
Right.
You know, but nowadays, and I always say this, man, men, they scared to get that reaction or that response when they wanna be honest. You know what I'm saying? When they want to tell you how they feel.
Okay.
That, I don't know how she gonna react to that. Oh, I don't know if she gonna say yes to that. So we do dumb shit. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
We do dumb shit and go out and make dumb choices, and then have to worry about the repercussions thereafter. Why we do it? Because it's the excitement, the thrill.
Yeah, and that's
something new,
and that's what I was
something fresh.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say to brother Stephen. We also are hunters. You know, we like that chase. We like that chase. You know what I'm saying? We as men, we like to feel like we can conquer something. We like to feel as though we're superior. So by superior, meaning
ego.
You know, stroking that ego. You know what I mean? That's a large part of it too. So that's why I mean that's why I said before I start explaining it's various reasons why men are cheat. Not everybody have the same reason. You know, I got you, brother Stephen. I got you.
What did he
say?
say?
He said yes, sir, because he asked me. He said, keep it real, brother. This is what he said in the comment. Keep it real, brother.
Yeah.
Why do men cheat? You know, I broke it down. You know, first. From what one part could be, he could be missing something. He's trying to fulfill that void. But on the other end, you also got that primal instinct that a man have that he got to conquer. New. You know, like yeah. Fresh you know that's why we're called the kings of the jungle, because we're gonna go well. To be honest with you, the females do the hunting with the lions. Yeah. So
yeah,
you know that's another thing. Why do women cheat?
Let's talk about it. Why do
women cheat? I can tell you why. The same reason why men cheat.
For the fun of it, for the thrill, for the hunt.
No, I'll take that back. Women play off of emotions more than men do.
More than men.
So if they not getting something, they gonna emotional.
They go elsewhere and get it.
And they just don't go elsewhere and get it. Women just don't go elsewhere. They build that start off as a seed. And they watering that seed. He's a friend. He's the buddy. Yeah. He's that buddy.
He that brother.
He's that
little brother.
Yeah, you know, they ain't just go around just go stick.
That work hubby.
Yeah. So That's why. Yeah, that work hubby. The one you
That
see.
work hubby.
Yeah, that's the one you see.
He that work hubby.
Where you get that from? Oh, Mr. Byrne. Yeah, he brought me lunch.
Mr. Brown.
That's the one that she's gonna step out on you with. Us dudes,
Yeah.
we don't care.
Yeah. That Bama that's walking outside that building, that Kennel Code.
We don't care.
Them glasses, them nice little slip-ons.
Man,
she getting right in that. She getting right in that car.
man.
But I mean, again, to the point of both sexes, man, we just make dumbass choices, man.
So
and we don't. That's that.
I don't mean to cut you off. So Miss April Dennis say, why not tell them that so they can fix it? Meaning, why not tell them that you're missing a certain part in a relationship so they can fix it?
Because some people may be scared to get that reaction, and it may make the opposite sex or make that person's mate feel away. Hey, baby, look, I'm not feeling this. So
you don't want to hurt their feelings.
Not doing.
Yeah.
Can you improve this? Because again, that can go for the same. That can go for the opposite sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A woman could tell a man, and you know good goddamn well, if a woman tell a man that, oh my God.
Yeah. Don't tell a man he ain't doing something right.
Oh my God.
But that's
don't lie either.
But you know what?
Don't lie.
That's another thing that messes up the whole relationship thing. Pride, man. Pride will kill you.
What I tell you?
I had to put mine to the side. It took. I was married. You know, I was in a whole relationship for 18 years. I was married for 5 of those, 6 of those. Mm-hmm. It didn't take me. It took me to be alone in my house 3 years later, by myself and there chilling, whatever, with my thoughts, not watching TV, to realize, damn boy, your pride is the biggest thing in your way. Not just for my relationship, just for stuff, period.
In life.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Men have a tendency to put that pride be like, man, that's deep. You know what I mean? That's deep. Oh, Miss, if women cheat.
Talk that talk.
Stephen said, if a woman cheat, the relationship is done. So, Miss Carol say, what happens when the man cheats? Is the relationship done?
That's up to the individuals. I mean, some people can work through it, some people can't.
Well,
you know that's up to them 2 individuals.
Well, I think she's looking at on the part of if it leads up to where the women have to cheat, the relationship is already done. Now, with a man, when he cheat, is that relationship already done when you cheat, or you just cheating just to be cheating? That's where you're going at, right, with it, Miss Carol? I think that's what she's going at it with.
Again, it depends on that individual. You know, that man, he made this one cheat just to go have fun, and that one and done. It depends on that person. It really depends on that person. You know what I'm saying? It may be up, and he may have his mind made up to whereas he's done, and that's his exit strategy to get out.
Yeah.
You know, or he may just have his mind up to, fuck it, man. Let me go do this over here.
I mean,
I don't know. I mean, that's the individuals.
It gotta. Well, I'm greater. I would rather you hurt my feelings than hurt my heart. My feelings would get over it. Well, yeah. I'm ready to. Guys might be mad at me real quick, but I don't give 2 shits. Excuse my language, but I don't care because I said I'm gonna be real about it. Us as men, man, we just like new toys, man. Am I lying?
Fresh meat.
When you get a video game, when that Madden come out. That joint good for a whole month. Mm-hmm. That next month, man.
That man, that
when that Call of Duty coming out, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and
Facts.
that's a problem we have. But that's why you as a mate on both ends, y'all gotta keep reinventing yourself. Because if you bring in Crystal in one night, Keisha in the next night, you know what I mean? Just you, I'm talking you yourself. You got different personalities. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I love my mother and her husband and her husband relationship. My mother got like, I don't mean, I'm telling, I don't care. It's funny. It fits the description I'm talking about. Mama, I know you're watching. She probably gonna be mad. So she got her hats up there. Everybody know what hats is, right? Mm-hmm. Wigs. And each one is named a different woman. That's perfect.
That's perfect.
You don't know who you getting. You might wake up another morning, she got the long blonde joint on. I mean, you keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy.
If you leave,
Spicy.
okay, I'm tired of saying the blonde joint. You bring the curly joint. You know what I mean? And you bring a personality with each hat. You feel me?
And
that's how you keep it.
That's how you keep.
That's how you keep it funky.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You just gonna come in there boring, lay in the bed, roll over, let her. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, baby, we gonna light candles tonight, play some music. Nah, fuck all that. Change who you are coming in the bedroom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, yeah, that I think that's one way for it not to result in the cheating.
Yeah, and if I ever go back down that road, I would do whatever to keep my wife, except just don't disrespect my manhood.
Right. So what the one want you to change up?
That's what I'm great. I'm getting ready to get the flip side to it. I'm ready to get the flip side to it. My woman, she got some type of fantasy, whatever fantasy she got. You know what I mean? You know they sell wigs and shit for everybody. All types of costumes, and women are into different stuff. Women want a masculine man, a police officer. She want that mailman. She might want you to come in with a Speedo. I throw the Speedo on for my lady.
Hey, Slim.
For my lady though, that's for my lady. But it's no photography in the room when the Speedo go on. Turn your phone off. I don't want no devices around.
No.
We are not getting footage of me with the Speedo on. But I would do that. That's for your eyes to fulfill your fantasy at that point. You know what I mean? That ain't for the world to know. That's for you, babe. If I come to this motherfucker with nipple pictures on, that's something that you want. You know what I mean? But that's why I mean you can't just fulfill your needs. You got to fulfill hers too. Because she might get bored with you just coming there with your boxes just get naked. You know what I mean? So
you got to create
some
that
shit
for both parties.
Yeah, you got. That's how you got to do it.
I don't know about no Speedos, man. I don't know, man.
Shit.
Never mind. I ain't gonna.
Man, I'm gonna throw the Speedo on for baby. Baby. I'd rather her to have me with Speedos on, the big black Tyrone, the dancer with the Speedos on.
Speedo.
You feel what I mean? I might ain't got much in them, but I'm gonna put the smallest one, so it look like I'm.
Might as well go to the Nike shop. I might if I maybe some SNOU Speedos.
Hey man, I ain't gonna tell you if I got them. You ain't gonna know if I own Speedos, man. I said when and if I get in a relationship, whatever my lady desires,
you gonna make it happen.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Respect.
Whatever it is.
Okay.
But we ain't gonna be doing this. You ain't gonna be like, baby, like 4 days out the week. Baby, put the Speedos on. Baby, look, nah.
Speedos out, baby.
Nah, man. It's cutting around my legs. It's cutting around the leg part. Nah, we ain't do this every night. It ain't fresh if you do it every night. You know what I mean? So, but that's how you keep a relationship spicy. You ain't gotta worry about cheating. Reinvent yourself.
Right.
Make it fun.
Right. Ladies, Miss Carol, since you talking a lot.
Yeah. She said.
Why do women cheat?
You know, women gonna. That's a question. That's a question you'll never answer. You'll never get an answer to. I mean, you would never get you can get 1,001 answers.
But you won't get that straight answer.
But you'll never because do you know the reason? Like, do anybody know? Women's are mysterious creatures,
they
man.
The best at it.
Man, and you don't know. No, reason why I say you would never
get away with it with a poker face. You wouldn't even know. You be like,
that's what I'm saying.
How was your day, baby? Oh, my day was good. Whole time 2 hours ago, she was just in the room,
son,
getting slaughtered,
son. And that's why I say
you would never know.
You would never know because you don't know when she cheat. She probably already cheated.
Yeah.
She'll come back around you happy as a mouse. Damn, what I do today? Oh, all right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Rubbing your back.
Man. Oh,
you had a good day at work.
Miss Emerald said emotional neglect.
What about it?
This would be a reason why a female would cheat.
Emotional neglect?
Emotional neglect.
What's the next excuse? That's an excuse. Emotional neglect. That ain't no excuse. No, I take that back. I can see the shit that could be on both parties.
Yeah.
Men are very emotional. So that could be on both parties. So again,
that's a fact.
It ain't one person ain't wrong. Ain't no wrong than the next person.
So I was having a conversation with my homeboy or whatever. This is a while ago. We both was going through the same situation. As far as though we basically said men like to feel wanted too. Mm-hmm. We get emotional too, but indirectly. You know, we don't wear it on our sleeve. We get emotional. You know, we like to We don't always want to come in there and initiate sex. You know what I mean?
Right.
We don't always want to do
No
that.
doubt. No
we
doubt.
like to feel like, damn, she want me.
She
You know
want
what I
me.
mean?
Come and get me.
Yeah, don't just
Yeah.
lay there and expect me to jump on you.
Yeah,
You know what I
right,
mean?
Right. I can dig it.
So that'd be another reason. Men could cheat for emotional neglect too.
For reasons just as that.
The same thing.
Those reasons that are not being, and those needs that are not being met. Women got needs that want to be met, and don't think that men don't have needs that they need to be met. You know what I'm saying?
Other than putting food in our stomach and making our thing what.
Yeah. It's more to it than that.
We love emotions
We like
too.
talks.
We love that.
Conversation.
I mean, you got some savages out here that just cold-hearted savages, bro. But they savages because they didn't get that love at the beginning.
That's what you call them. That's them $40 specials. We don't.
Yeah.
That's them naysayers. We
So,
don't worry about them.
You know, but
We don't worry about them.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
That's it. But we definitely gonna.
Now y'all gotta talk about something else next week, because y'all don't already talk about
No,
we don't.
No. It's this thing is another in the story because there's always something different with relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because then you still ain't. We still ain't, and nobody say the fact that the women might cheat because of the financial stability in the household isn't right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nobody said that. Nobody said, you know what I mean, like if the money, the man ain't bring the money in or the bills, y'all backed up on bills, that puts a strain in the relationship. You know what I mean? Anybody mentioned that having kids and you doing your mommy time or you doing your daddy time so much, y'all don't get a chance.
So we got more to talk about.
Y'all don't get a chance to cater to each other because you too busy being a mother or father,
or being a business person,
or being a business person, or you know what I mean. So it's a lot that covers with the relationship thing. You know, I just had to talk on it because the viewers was asking, he was asking questions. You know, so I had to oblige them real quick. You know,
Understood.
so but We do this every Thursday, Miss Carol. We be here every Thursday.
Yes, ma'am.
It'll be uploaded on the YouTube channel by Friday sometime.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll be every Thursday. Keep me in mind. Thank you for rocking with us.
Make sure y'all go subscribe on the YouTube channel WHL Podcast.
I gotta figure out a way. I actually went on YouTube to try to Google it myself, and it didn't pop up right away.
What? It didn't pop up.
The actual
The link.
The link didn't pop up on YouTube like that. So I gotta work out the kinks with that. We're gonna get it together. I got my guy over there. He looking at me. He know what he's doing over there. So.
Hold up, before you cut off, your mother had something to say.
I knew she was coming. What's up, Mom?
Hey, mama.
Your mother said,
Uh-oh.
some men cheat because we as women want to be submissive in the relationship. We want to wear the pants too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Read that again. Read that one more time, bud.
Your mama said some men cheat because we as women want to be submissive in the relationship and want to wear pants too.
So what she's saying, I'm getting what I'm getting from that is, you got women that wants to play both roles. They want to be the dominant and the submissive one. They want to be the one that runs the show and the one that I my rebuttal for that, mother, is,
excuse me,
I'm at the point where I realize there's no such thing as a dominant and submissive person in a relationship, because some people are stronger in some factors in life. Mm-hmm. Some people are weaker than others.
Right.
So and therefore, I might be stronger with the money, so that makes me the dominant individual.
Right.
You might be dominant as far as parenting wise or whatever. That makes you the dominant. So there's no such thing as in my opinion, there's no such thing as a dominant and feminine. Because if I know for a fact my lady is the money guru, I come in the house, babe, you got this.
Right.
I'm gonna submit to her.
Yeah.
But if you know for a fact I'm the best cook in the house, which I am, just to put that out there, I'm the best cook in the house.
Down.
Sit your ass down.
And let me go scramble these eggs up real quick.
You know, that just play your position. That's when things work better, when you realize we both
equal.
We both are equal. At one point in time, I'm driving the boat, you giving me directions.
Right.
At another point in time, you driving the boat, I'm giving directions.
Right.
That's what the
Create a
teamwork is. So
win-win.
it took me a while to realize that, mother. So yeah, I'm glad you said that. So now I realize what it is.
She said submissive as far as allowing the man to be a man.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Well, a man gonna be.
You gotta let a man be a man, because I mean,
It's a must.
It's a must, or
It's a must.
You gonna strike his ego, or his ego is gonna be intervened and or feel away, whereas though he feels lesser than a man.
Yeah.
So let that man be a man.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Don't try to change. That's another thing, real quick, not to cut you off.
You good.
Some people, some women go into relationships thinking they can do what to a man?
change him.
Change him. No. Because I'm not coming into a relationship thinking I can change a woman. I don't want to change you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to better me and create a balance, whereas it's for the both of us. You know, so yeah, mom, you do gotta let that man be a man. You know, don't. I know you got the experience.
What you got?
But
you
don't
got,
let that man be a man.
You also the man got to actually give the lady the confidence that he can be the man that he's supposed to be to lead. If she have any doubt that you're a good leader, you can hang that dominant stuff up. That's a wrap. Cause then she got to protect her well-being, her household as a mother. Cause that's like go back to the animal instincts. The mother's going to protect the cubs by any means, even from the father. So if that father or that man figure in the household isn't capable don't have the capacity to be the man he's supposed to be, she's going to automatically step up, and them instincts going to kick in, and she's going to be dominant. Now, we do have females out here that automatically come in a relationship, picking your clothes out, ironing your clothes, telling you what to wear, telling you who to hang with, telling you, you know what I mean, how to have sex with her, telling you when you going to get it, giving you days when you going to have sex. Nah, it ain't working like that. But you can't blame the female for letting the man allowing it to happen.
Yeah,
allowing therefore
that situation to take
his
place.
his legs ain't strong enough to stand. You know, he ain't standing on 10 toes. He's standing on 4 3/4 or something. You know, he ain't stirring to what he say. He's not confident in him being a man.
On 1 foot.
You know, he's standing like a penguin, not a penguin, flamingo.
Flamingo.
He's standing like a flamingo. You know what I mean? So you got to also, fellas, we got to give women the how can I give them, let them feel comfortable,
the leeway
to letting you lead and being the man that you are. Because if she got any doubt, she's going to back off, and she's going to automatically protect our house. Yeah, that's about where that go. I'm quite sure everybody can agree with that. I'm quite sure. But you know, that's what we got to learn.
That's
I'm here. I learned. It took me one marriage, a lot of years, you know, to grow the man that I am. But you know,
you still learning.
This message isn't for me. It's for my sons and my daughters.
Exactly.
That's coming up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I already fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Don't always take that L as a loss.
No, it's not a loss. It's a game.
It could be a lesson. No, it could be a lesson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That L don't always mean, just because you got the L don't mean it's a loss.
Yeah,
it
facts.
Could be a lesson.
Facts.
You know,
So therefore, I'm in a position now, and this is another reason why I wanted to start a podcast, because I got a lot of ideas in this big 4x4 head of mine, and I got a lot of thoughts, and I got to get it out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And we gonna get it out there.
And I want to grab the younger crowd so they can understand where I'm coming from. Was let a young guy going through something in a relationship hear this show tonight, he can start taking responsibilities for his fuck ups and go to his lady like, baby,
Fucked up.
I really did fuck
Right.
up. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's my goal for doing this. What I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch somebody. If I get one person, if I do
One
this,
person
if
gonna
we
turn
do
to
this,
5 people.
when we do this for 50, 20, however many years, and we only reach one person, I'm
good with that.
Because that means that's one less
I'm good
person
with that.
messed up in the head, and you know,
One less person that's getting that lesson.
he gonna pass
That's
that
not
on to
taking that
somebody.
loss.
He gonna pass that on to somebody.
Absolutely.
You believe that?
Hey man,
It's
did
deep.
you check that podcast up, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because good knowledge you can't keep in.
Nah, you gotta share that.
You gotta share it.
You gotta
man.
share
You
it.
gotta share it.
You gotta keep it in for a little bit to get it and still.
You gotta resonate in you.
And you know what I'm saying? Let it resonate. Let it marinate into your soul and your spirits first.
Yeah, you gotta
Then
resonate.
share that shit. You know what I'm saying? Share that wealth. Share that love.
Yeah,
you know
man.
that wealth, that health, and that love, man. That WHL, man. That's what we do.
I enjoyed the night. You know,
Likewise,
got a lot
man.
of things out there. You know, it's more to come. I'm gonna get to my funny side sooner or later. I'm just you know, I gotta grasp what I want to grasp and let you know this ain't it's a joke, but it's not a joke.
It's not a joke,
you know,
man. We trying to get this audience, man.
You smile and taking all information. You know what I mean? So
it's that real rap, real
sooner or
talk.
later you gonna see the funny Eddie show up. He gonna show up. He around. You see him shine out a little bit here around. But I just want to get my message across first. You know, before I go into the silly me, because the silly me is he's eager to come out. He's definitely eager to come out. But I'm
we on that suit and tie talk right now.
I don't want to Martin Lawrence and Will Smith you just yet.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit you with it, though. I'm gonna hit you with it.
Yeah, we on that grown folk talk right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
and before I get out of here, I do have I don't know when I'm gonna get it. I have a young lady that she's a herbalist, naturalist, I want to say.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want to bring her in to educate women on hygiene, how to take care of your body.
Let's get it. Let's try.
You know what I'm saying? With all the chemicals and stuff like that. What's the right way to take care of your yanni, as she call it? You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I didn't reach out to her yet, but I'm reach out to her to get her here. And she have products, natural products and
That's
stuff like that, like detox
I got a female
teas,
down my way too who
stuff
I ain't
like
gonna
that.
say natural products, but she do like body scrubs, she massage, masseuse, and different
she got
therapy, CBD oils and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
My homegirl Zakaya, so y'all need to reach out to Zakaya. I forgot her last name, but you know if y'all need massages or CBD oils and stuff.
Yeah,
we gonna I'll lead you up to the.
We gonna thanks Steph. We gonna get some people in here, you know.
Yeah,
we gonna bounce some topics around. We're not gonna all just we ain't gonna always just feed you a bunch of knowledge. Just be knowledge in it, but you know we're gonna bring some people in here. You know, they got some things to say.
Entrepreneurs.
Yeah, entrepreneurs. We got other podcast owners.
We got my man right here. Got the 3 Monkeys. Clothing brand.
Yeah.
You know, Bub. So
and
y'all go holler at Bub for 3 Monkeys wear, man. Some good quality shirts and clothing.
And everything.
Yeah, man. We just trying to spread the love. We gonna talk about community stuff. We're gonna definitely, hopefully, get some people in here from the local Baltimore area about community stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch on that.
As my area too, PC and PG.
I'm gonna touch on that Monday when I go on the Heights,
Big Dog.
The Heights show. I'm gonna talk on that because
hopefully I'll be able to. Because
I want
with you for real.
I want to bring some people in here. You know, start building some things up around here for the summertime. Get here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Networking, baby.
That's it.
Networking, man. Again, we appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
We appreciate it, man. The numbers keep on going up again.
I appreciate
on that YouTube, man. Make sure y'all look us up on WHL Podcast on that YouTube. We're gonna put the Facebook Live out to the airwaves. Like I said, the whole weekend, y'all can get flooded with this.
Definitely gonna flood you
until next Thursday. After Friday. It's Super Bowl weekend for me. So
hey, listen, I'm still out here. I'm gonna say WHL so much. Y'all gonna get tattoos on your back.
Y'all can get the stickers.
You can go and tat it on your back.
Y'all can get the stickers.
You can get the decals for your car
too, man. So
hey fellas, for the summertime, get your fade cut right, get your Boosie fade, and get WHL cut in the back of it. I got you.
You do that, I'ma fire your ass up.
Nah, man, you know, we gonna be around for a minute.
Yeah, much love, man. Much love to Langston Hughes, Recreation Center for hosting us, for allowing us to be here.
Yes, sir.
In their space, man. We greatly appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the engineer over there, doing a great job over here. You know, we're gonna do some more work. We got things going on, man.
Shout out to Bud for assisting us too. We appreciate that, Bud.
Shout out everybody that was in here, man, that helped us make this happen. You know, I'm ecstatic. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the crowd, the fans, the
shout
viewers.
out everybody that chimed in.
Chimed in.
Still send you any type of questions, any type of opinions, any type of subjects that you want us to talk about. Send it to either one of our inboxes. My name on Facebook is Eddie Jones.
My name on Facebook is Ray Boone.
My name on Instagram is Eddie Jones 410.
My name on Instagram is SNOU Clothing, all together lowercase letters.
Alrighty, so yeah, with that being said, I want to bore y'all to death. You can check us next week, same time,
Same place.
same people, same idea,
Appreciate
same
you.
thoughts, same love, same
Yes, sir.
vibe,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
same everything.
One love, man.
Just different days. So I'm gonna let you know it's WHL podcast. We signing
Enjoy your
out.
weekend. Peace.
All right.